another one.
Is it too late to go back to college at 25 years old? So they are looking for some advice. They says, I'm tired of working for minimum wage jobs. I know I'm not special, but I want something better for myself, but I feel like it's too late. What would be some good short careers, or are there not any good short careers? I don't even know what a short career is. I don't want the easy way, but I just feel like that with work and not being 18 anymore, I won't have as much time for a career that takes a lot longer to graduate. I don't even know if it's worth going back. Can I get some advice, please? So yeah, let's do that. Let's put up our timer. And I'm not sure what it means by a good short career, but I do think that it is like 25 years old. 25 years old, is that too late to go to college? Absolutely not. There's some people who go to college at 50, right? But at 25 years old, I think you are more than capable of going back to school, but only go back to school for something of value. No, as the proverbial term goes, no underwater basket weaving degrees. All right. Don't do it. Don't do it. So if you are able to go back to school, then at the end of the day, you want to focus on STEM or potentially nursing, right? That's another option. But I've heard that a lot of nurses, they end up driving Nissan Altimas without a front bumper. We don't want that. You don't want that. So, but all jokes aside, right? All jokes aside, I think 25 years old, way more than enough time. Let's say you go to school for like 2 to 4 years, right? By the time you graduate, it's going to be 27 to 29 years old, and you still have your whole life ahead of you. So if you go into like cybersecurity, computer science, whatever, like nursing, whatever you want to go into, and as you go along, there is as you go along, there's going to be many different opportunities that you're exposed to, different routes. And that's one of the things that I love about computer science, about STEM, is that, let's say you're learning about computers and stuff like that, right? There's the opportunity to go into software development, into web development, into mobile development, into cybersecurity, into what's the other one? DevOps, like so many different fields that you can go to. And from there you can move up. And in addition, right? I always look at it like this: whatever it is that you go back into, don't only look at it for what type of job can I get from it. It's how can I leverage it to create something for myself as well? Everything that you're learning, you should take it as an opportunity to enhance yourself, and not just to end up in a job and then now you're just 9 to 5. Because after a while, you're going to say, oh, well, what else can I do? Right. So I'm always looking at what opportunities do I have. So for me, for instance, in all the years that I've been in the tech field, learning about QA, learning about different technologies, now I use that so that I can build my own applications. I can take it to coach different people in different areas. I'm able to coach Scrum Masters, product owners, QA engineers, software developers, people who are looking to get for cloud certification, stuff like that, and able to share that knowledge with them. But it's based on all the things that I've done in my past, all the strategies that I've employed. So when you go back to school, don't look for it as, I just need something for a good short career. What's the purpose of spending 2 to 4 years to go to school to use something for 5 years? What's the purpose? So you have way more than enough time to go back to school. Number one, don't get into student loan debt. That's number one, right? Because I don't want to pay him. I don't want to pay him off for you. That's number one. Number two, choose something valuable. Choose something useful. Okay. And there's many fields that you can get into. Like I said, I'm always going to steer people towards tech, but I heard nursing is very lucrative as well. Um, I gotta stop reading the chat. But I heard nursing is very lucrative. There's other fields too. You just gotta do, at the end of the day, before you listen to any advice, do your own research. Whatever you get, do your own research. All right. Your cards in the chat saying that you're wasting time by looking for these short careers. Learn something that it's gonna go beyond what you can just do on the job. You have to expand it. Look for one thing that I approach now is like, whatever I'm getting into, I'm thinking about how can I use that beyond what's right in front of me. Like, it's not just about this job that I want. When I learned Python, I didn't learn Python for any particular job. It's because I saw something like, oh, you can build these APIs and stuff like that with Python and stuff like that. No, let me learn about Python. And then now I've been able to do so much stuff with Python, so many different opportunities that are out there, but you just have to think about, what can I use it for? One of the tech barbarians that I just started coaching about 5 months ago, they approached me the other day. It's like, what would it take to build an app? I'm like, well, this is pretty much what it would, like, how it would go. And now they're meeting, they're writing stories, planning and stuff like that to actually start building this app. Just based off what they've seen in the short amount of time that we've been together, they're able to see so much more potential and starting to bring their own ideas to fruition. You know, so that is always my goal: is what more can you do with the information that you have? All right. So that is my thoughts. Hopefully that was helpful and informative. Let's wrap this question up.
I walked in the room, felt like a king. With my polished resume, I thought I could swing. They asked me about skills I claimed to know, but deep down inside, my mind was moving slow. A smile on my face, but I felt it beneath. The truth creeping in, yeah, it stole all my belief. Caught in the lie, what a tangled web I weave. Thought I was slick, but they just wouldn't believe. Next week they'll call, I already know the score. I'm just hoping they won't slam the closing door. They nodded politely, asked me a lot, but every single answer, man, I just got caught. Thought I had it all, confidence on high. Now I'm just a fish lost in the sky. As I left the room, I could feel the weight. A decision was brewing, and it felt like fate. Caught in the lie, what a tangled web I weave. Thought I was slick, but they just wouldn't believe. Next week they'll call, I already know the score. I'm just hoping they won't slam the closing door. The closing door. Now here's my lesson, clear as can be. Honesty's the way, yeah, that's the key. The closing door. I walked in the room, felt like a king. With my polished resume, I thought I could swing. I walk in the light, what a tangled web I weave. Ooh, thought I was slick, but they just wouldn't believe. Next week they'll call, I already know the score.